Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is sponsored by Retirement Solutions Group. This contest is scheduled for 3 rounds in the Shamrock Fighting Championships welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting tonight out of the blue corner. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, official weight 170.4 pounds. Fighting out of Topeka, Kansas, Garyn Kickhaefer. And his opponent tonight, fighting out of the red corner. This mixed martial artist stands 5 feet 9 inches tall. He weighed in at 168.6 pounds. Fighting out of Wichita, Kansas, Matt Triboletti.
Matt Triboletti in the red tape, Garyn Kickhaefer in the blue.
No touch of gloves for these two.
Also, we got a massive mullet here out of Matt Triboletti. Kickhaefer, though, they're working those knees.
Yeah,
Triboletti looking to get this to the ground fast.
Matt's really trying to push, the takedown here. Garyn landed some good knees, but Matt was able to, to rush Garyn into the cage and get the takedown there. Steps right over into Mount, almost loses it, but settles his weight down. This is not a good place for Garyn to be. There's still a lot of time left in this round. We got 2 minutes, 25 seconds. Garyn, he wants to try to, hip escape here, try to bump and roll and create some space to where he can re-guard, but...
Yeah, this is a terrible position for Garyn to be in.
Yeah, Matt is doing a good job being heavy
nice
there.
Reversal.
Nice Oompa roll there by Garyn. Comes right to his feet. Matt right back into the clinch here, though. Clearly wants to take this down to the ground. No knee there.
A lot of pressure here out of Triboletti, looking for that takedown again.
Yeah, Garyn threw it almost like a jumping knee.
Yeah. Probably not the best thing you wanted to do when you're that clinched up in the corner with a guy who started wrestling at 14 years old.
Yeah, you don't want to leave your feet unnecessarily in that position. Good job by Matt here, though. He got the takedown. He's mounted again. Very dominant position. He wants to try to create some space here. Like, see, maybe push off the face with the forearm to create some space and maybe land some shots. There you go. Nice little short shot there.
Again, the top pressure here from the mounted position. Matt Triboletti in complete control here.
Yeah, Matt needs
I was going to say, the thing that we're running into here is that Garyn, he's got to get on a hip. He's got to do something to try to stop him bump and run.
Yeah, he's doing a good job sliding and moving and trying to create some space. Garyn, Matt needs to slide to a high mount, underneath
starting
the
to drop
armpits.
hands.
Land some shots here. Garyn's doing a good job just trying to control the distance so he doesn't eat some shots, but obviously he's eating some shots there.
Yeah, this is not where Garyn wants to be.
Matt should post, kind of push off and post and create that space here. It looks like he's going to try to isolate that arm of Garyn.
Down to 30 seconds remaining.
Matt's just trying to maintain this position here, not get rolled. He could switch to an armbar there. Garyn needs to be careful when he's rolling like that, leaving the arm exposed.
Because he's literally just kind of holding on for dear life right now. Now with this, we got to talk the aspect of a 10-8 round and explain that to our viewers at home.
Yeah, I mean, when you have a very dominant, round, you do have the possibility of the judges giving a 10-8 round. I don't know if that was very dominant. I don't know if that's a 10-8 round. In my mind, I typically think of a 10-8 round when somebody's getting beat up really, really bad. You see a lot of damage landed, whether it's on the feet or on the ground. I don't know if there was enough damage there for a 10-8 round by Matt, but that was a very dominant round.
So if you are in the corner here of Garyn Kickhaefer, what advice are you going to give him?
Oh man, you gotta watch the takedown. We know Matt's going to come and try to get that takedown again. No jumping knees, please, when we're on the cage. You gotta work the underhook, start circling, get off that cage, and work your offense. But we just got to maintain that distance. Distance control is probably the #1 thing, and all fighting. You gotta be able to manage distance well.
Matt Triboletti looks very fresh in the corner. Oh, Garyn comes running in.
Comes out hard. Nice little knee there.
Double underhooks.
Working the underhooks, which is beautiful. Those underhooks is what's going to help prevent.
Well, he gave up the underhooks, but yeah.
Oh, big shots landed there by Matt off the clinch. Goes right back into the clinch here, trying to get this takedown. Good job by Garyn, digging for the under.
Yeah, that underhook is so important in this position.
Underhooks win at the end of the day.
Underhooks win fights.
Yeah, underhooks win. So good job by Garyn, really defending the takedown here. Circles off the cage here. Nice shots there out of the clinch.
Garyn is doing a great job when he gets at distance.
Oh, big uppercut there by Garyn. No, he's
right in front of us now.
Right here in front of us. Garyn's nose is bleeding a little bit, but he's getting the better of the exchanges here. Oh, spinning back fist and a miss. Good job by Matt to duck that and get the double leg takedown. Big slam.
And this is again right where he was before.
He's right here inside control. Look for him to step over into mount again. Garyn needs to be shrimping, trying to frame and create some space.
And he's actually was trying to turn the wrong way. He needs to actually turn into them.
It's counterintuitive, but yeah, you got to turn into your opponent to create that space. And as you see, there's a costly mistake.
Oh,
Matt is
stuck
just on top.
The cage. Triboletti just dropping bombs.
That cage is not working to
Garyn trying to survive here. Could this be the end of it? He did a good job of getting away from that cage, so he's not pushing complete pressure there.
Yeah.
But this top position of Matt Triboletti is so heavy right now.
Very dominant position. There's still a whole minute left here.
1 minute remaining.
Garyn's doing a good job, though, kind of controlling Matt's posture, not allowing him to get a lot of shots off now. There's some shots. Matt needs to posture up. Garyn trying to use that cage to wall walk and get a reversal, but good pressure there by Matt, just staying heavy in the mount. A little short shot there by Garyn from the bottom. I can see Matt land some hammer fists here, especially with that right arm. I mean, it's just right there. Just boom, there it is.
There we go. Just starting to drop bombs down.
They're all those hammer fists are just hitting the forearms, but they are landing and doing some
10
damage.
seconds.
Try to transition to an armbar or take the back there, and Matt falls off.
Garyn Kickhaefer has got to do something to stop the takedown.
Got to stop the takedown. He did a pretty good job of it at the beginning of the round. He was stopping the takedown, landed some big shots, had a good moment there, especially when he landed that uppercut. But when he went for that spinning back fist, he gave up the takedown, left his hips exposed. So got to stop the takedown. Can't allow Matt to get that takedown. That's exactly what he wants to do, get the takedown and be on top like he did the last 2 rounds.
And so the fact that Triboletti has not been able to put him away yet, how much has that got to weigh on him in the corner?
Yeah, I mean, that definitely, is in the back of your mind. Matt, after this fight, should probably maybe go back to the gym and watch the tape and maybe work on some submissions and a few control positions. But he's doing a very good job at least maintaining that mount. The finish will come. He's just got a few things to work on.
This is your third and final round. Kansas City, let's make some noise!
Now, with that said, Garyn isn't making it easy. He is staying active on the bottom, and he's trying to oompa and roll, and he's trying to wall walk off the cage. So it's not easy to maintain that mount position always.
No, and it's tough when you've got a wrestler who's also a purple belt.
Yeah, I mean, he's a big stud human here, and obviously very strong. Getting to those hips here.
And it's right here. He doesn't even have the hands clasped, and he's coming close. Oh, potential, though. Try and Garyn trying to lock up that guillotine choke.
You gotta watch that neck. Gotta watch that neck. Ooh.
Slugged him a good one though with that right hand on the way down.
Yeah, short little hook there. Trying to stuff that arm and go for a triangle here. Nope, and he has it locked up. Matt's gonna get out of that, posture out, try to pass. Beautiful attempt there though by Garyn.
Yeah.
Active guard.
Good stand up there out of Garyn. Mouthpiece goes flying.
Garyn loses his mouthpiece.
Now, Garyn swinging for the fences. A sense of desperation sets in as we are halfway through the third and final round.
A nice knee there by Garyn. That knee was caught by Matt. Matt's looking to get this takedown again. Double leg. Matt needs to watch his neck.
It's a tough. Oh, big right hand out of Garyn.
Right hand.
It finds a home again.
Oh, jumping.
Now the flying knee comes out.
There it is.
He's hurt.
Dives to the takedown.
Triboletti is hurt.
Ooh, Matt's got that single leg. Garyn needs to sprawl.
Fight it.
Get that leg back. Maybe land some shots here. There you go.
1 minute remaining.
Matt's just holding on to that leg. Garyn needs to stuff that head.
Garyn, big uppercut. Again, the takedown stops the momentum.
With the takedown, these guys are giving it everything that they have. Garyn wants to push. He needs to push that head away. Get, work to his feet. Got his foot on the hip. Oh, he's going for the triangle again.
30 seconds remaining.
Doesn't have it. He's trying though.
That's a terrible position though to be in for Triboletti. Just sheer stretching him out there. Yeah. Back into side control.
Not right here in side control.
Down to just 15 seconds remaining. What a fight. The grappling of Matt Triboletti tells the story of this fight.
Yeah, I mean, grappling was the name of this fight.
And moreover, the wrestling end of it. Less the jiu-jitsu, more the wrestling.
Very much so the wrestling and just the control on the ground. Great job by Matt. I think we're probably going to see a unanimous decision here for him.
What a display of takedowns. What a fight. We still have more to come. Don't forget about our co-main event this evening. James Regina taking on Carl Jefferson. Jefferson making his way back to MMA after his time in the world of bare knuckle boxing.
Bare knuckle boxing has certainly presented a lot of opportunities for fighters. See how he makes the transition back into MMA tonight.
We also, to cap off before our co-main, Cesar Morales taking on Joey Scanlon. Cesar Morales, the hard-hitting Mexican-style boxer, takes on Joey Scanlon, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu brown belt. But it's time. Let's get our results on this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for your official decision. The judges tonight have scored this contest 29-28, 29-28, and 30-27, all in favor of your winner by unanimous decision. Out of the red corner, Matt Triboletti.
Making the jump to 3-0 in the world of mixed martial arts, Matt Triboletti adds another one. Again, the takedown was the story of this contest.
Yeah, good display of wrestling there by Matt. I mean, he was very relentless with his pressure, and he got the takedowns.